leaves behind a different kind of silence and
In the face of life's toughest
TV and theater star Michael Patrick shared heartbreaking final post saying he still had lots to live for before his death in a hospice aged 35. Michael Patrick said he still had lots planned in his final social media post before he died in a hospice at the age of 35. The TV and theater star, who was also known as Michael Campbell, passed away on Tuesday at Northern Ireland Hospice where he had been admitted 10 days earlier after a 3-year battle with motor neuron disease.
diagnosed in February 2020.
Even in his weakest state, he chose to speak with
Also spoke about the deep loss left behind, not just
While living with the disease, Michael shared a final post on Instagram back in February 6, saying he still had lots to live for and had cancelled previous plans to undergo a tracheostomy. Michael said, 3 years of having MND. Still S******** crack. Health update. Basically me and Etnomshian were in hospital for over a week there, speaking to doctors and getting tests done etc.
breathing controlled, but his message to show vulnerability helped people better understand the emotionality of living with motor neuron disease and how it had sharing
Talking about risks and implications of getting the trachea put in. What day-to-day life would be like after the operation. In short, I'm not going ahead with the tracheostomy. I had confirmation from it would be around 6 to 12 months before I could get home due to lack of staffing resources. Thanks so much to everyone who helped push this, from senior social workers, to politicians, to the chief executive of the hospital. Everyone has tried so hard, but there just isn't the staff.
Hello, I'm Michael Patrick. I'm playing Richard III at the Lyric Theatre in Belfast.
limited and still chooses to live fully until the end.
British actor Michael Patrick.
At the time, Michael said that he had been given an estimated 12 months more to live by his doctors, but he sadly passed away just weeks later. He continued, "Also, my neurologist gave us the news that I likely have about 1 year left. Obviously he can't say for definite and we still have hope for the drug trial to buy some more time too. So I don't want to risk a significant amount of that time being in a hospital bed. Thanks so much for all the donations to the GoFundMe. Even though I didn't go ahead with the tracheostomy, it will still go towards providing me with specialist care as I enter the final stages of life."
Global audience
Nation is what people are holding on to now. In his final
up to his passing, a short but emotional video recorded
he had about a year
I'm still overwhelmed by all your generosity. Anyway, still lots to live for and lots planned. Here's my wee godson Michael visiting me in hospital. Michael's passing was revealed on Wednesday by his wife Naomi, who said he passed away peacefully surrounded by family and friends. In a social media post, she wrote, "Words can't describe how broken-hearted we are. It's been said more than once that Mick was an inspiration to everyone who was privileged enough to come into contact with him, not just in the past few years during his illness but in every day of his life."
it leaves behind a different kind of silence and
resilience in the face of life's toughest challenges.
this didn't happen suddenly, but it
He lived a life as full as any human can live. Joy, abundance of spirit, infectious laughter. A titan of a ginger-haired man. We are so grateful for every person who supported us through the last few years. Michael trained at Mount View Academy of Theatre Arts in London after studying science at the University of Cambridge. He appeared in several TV shows including Blue Lights, Game of Thrones, Soft Border Patrol and My Left Nut.
Weakest state, he chose to speak with
also spoke about the deep loss left behind, not just
In my real life, I've got a terminal illness. I'll be dead.
He was widely recognized for his work in theater, including a performance as Richard III in a wheelchair for which he won the Judges Award at the Stage Awards in January 2025. Michael continued to work as an actor following his diagnosis and said performing and writing allowed him to focus on something away from his illness and remain positive. He received the Overcoming Adversity Award at the Spirit of Northern Ireland Awards in 2025 for his continued work and advocacy after his diagnosis. That's what we can say. Don't forget to support our channel by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. We thank you all for your support.
viewers. Noticed his life took a difficult turn as the disease progressed and heartfelt farewell messages they had seen, leaving placed him among a cast that shaped modern television history.